Alrighty. Get my damn phone charged. Fucking damn thing was dying on me. I'm just like, nope. Only 6%. Well, shit. What up, though, Facebook? So what I'm going to do is charge my phone, do a quick little live stream for Facebook, and then I'm going to go hang out with homeboy Scotty. Sound good? All right. Oh, man. How y'all you crazy-ass fuckers doing tonight? Indeed, good evening. Chilling like an old school rock star villain, cause you know my raps are the for realest in the 307 to the 701. So do we have any questions from peeps tonight? Charging my phone. I'll go hang out with Scott here in a bit. I'm charging up my phone right now. Basically, yeah. Well, Steve came over and apologized, and he said he didn't want to be feuding or any of that sort of shit. So, yeah. As far as I know, Kevin, yeah. I mean, Steve's still cool as far as I know. Oh, he came over to hang out at my apartment the other night. I fucking hate my chair. It's a piece of shit. It doesn't want to fucking stay together, but I'm going to make it stay together. The same thing that I did down here is going to happen over here. Damn it. I'm going to make sure my fucking chair stays together. I mean, I can still lean back in it, but it feels weird trying to lean back in it when fucking arm. Yeah. Whatever I'm in the mood for. I'm not too particularly picky when it comes to cigarettes. The only thing I honestly cannot stand, Liggett's. Liggett cigarettes are nasty tasting. I mean, they're cheap, and if that's all you can do is afford cheap cigarettes, then, you know, do what you gotta do, I guess, right? But fucking, no, dude, Liggett's are not my thing. USA Golds, oh yeah, those are awesome. You know, that is a good question. Because there's so many there's so many awesome flavors of cigarettes to choose from. So it's hard to pick my favorite because there's a lot of cigarettes I like. Huh, high vowels? I've never even heard of those cigarettes, man. Ugh. All right, now you're back in business. That's one thing about smoking a pipe, man. You gotta unclog it. A nice relaxing bowl of pipe after being a productive member of society, let's just say that. I believe it. I believe it. That's why if I made my own fucking cigarettes and had my own cigarette company, not only would my cigarettes be cheap, but they'd be the best damn cigarette you ever had in your fucking life. If I rolled pipe tobacco into white papered cigarettes, and I used hemp paper to make the cigarettes, and hemp cotton for the filter, and then I used all natural pipe tobacco flavored with cherry, peach, banana, and mango flavors, natural food preservative flavors, and just a sprinkle of CBD and whatever chemical I could use to naturally enhance the nicotine of the tobacco without being harmful to the smoker. And I would put together a fucking cigarette that was as wide as a Camel wide. And not only would my cigarette be as wide as a Camel wide, but it'd be a 200 instead of a 100. You know what I'm saying? The kind of cigarette you could sit back, smoke, and enjoy. And not feel guilty about smoking because they're literally, like, if I could create my own cigarettes, you already know, they'd be the best damn tasting cigarettes ever. And on top of that, they'd be so cheap. So fucking cheap. And on top of being cheap and really tasty, it'd also be really enjoyable to smoke. They would smell good, they would taste good, you know. That's something I could consider doing if I won the lottery. Fucking start my own cigarette company. Feel like a king or a queen when you smoke King Cobra cigarettes. Smoke, or the slogan could be like, smoke like royalty with King Cobra cigarettes. Yeah. After like 1 or 2 cigarettes, you'd be good for a little bit. Guarantee it. I'd sell my cigarettes for like $4 a pack plus tax, which would be like 20 cents. So $4.20 a pack. Flat. I don't give a fuck where my cigarettes are being sold in the world. Damn it. And you can't tell me that if I have fans that smoke cigarettes too, that they wouldn't want to get their hands on some King Cobra cigarettes, like cigarettes designed by the person they love watching on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'd use CBD oil to enhance the nicotine on the tobacco. And the tobacco will be flavored with all natural food preservative flavors. And the 4 flavors I would pick: cherry, peach, banana, and mango. All 4 of those into one flavor. and it'd be a non-menthol, and the paper of the cigarettes and the cotton for the filter would all be made out of hemp, so that the cigarette itself is biodegradable when the butt is tossed. You know what I'm saying? So not only would they be cheap, but the cigarette butts themselves would be biodegradable. It cut down on cigarette butt waste. It takes about 10 years for a cigarette butt to decompose. And if you started making cigarette filters out of hemp, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would cut down on so much waste. I mean, smokers already get a bad rep for being disgusting with our filthy habit. Oh, yeah, whatever. But then, you know, it doesn't help when, you know, and I reckon if you're smoking a cigarette with a hemp filter and hemp cotton for the filter, and there's no fiberglass in the filter whatsoever, freaking ever, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Growing tobacco is not illegal, I know that much, but in Wyoming climate, because I know there's people who have cigar companies here in Wyoming, and they roll them on here in state. But my cigarettes would also be as wide as a Camel wide and as long as a 200. So you'd be getting your money's worth. Like, you're paying $4.20 for a super fat, super long ass fucking cigarette. By the time you're done smoking it, you're just like, holy nicotine buzz. God damn. I use hemp. I would use hemp for the paper and the filter on the cigarettes that I would make. And the tobacco would be super organic and all natural. All the big, man, people, and if my cigarettes really caught on, and a lot of smokers started buying them, I could already see Pall Mall and Marlboro and Camel and all them trying to buy me out, and I'd be like, fuck you. Like, what is your secret to making such a delicious cigarette? I'd be like, well, that's, yeah. Yeah. I'd use a darker tobacco for my cigarettes and natural food flavorings. The only additives my cigarettes would have would be CBD oil and natural food preservatives like peach, cherry, mango, and banana flavorings to enhance the flavor and the strength of the nicotine. That would be it. Like, the tobacco in my cigarettes would be virtually almost additive free, and any additive I would add to it would be to either enhance the flavor or enhance the nicotine, and it would be a safe additive that's safe for human consumption. So my goal would be to create the tastiest, cheapest cigarette possible. And if I'm using hemp to make the filters and the paper, that's going to cut production cost on the cigarettes in half, because I'm not waiting for fucking trees to grow just to make paper for these damn things. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm cutting cost on the assembly line by using hemp for the majority of the cigarette, like the paper and the filter and what have you, like, could you picture your typical cigarette, you know what I'm saying? This part and this part would be hemp, and even the cotton in the back would be made out of hemp. The whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So the cigarette butts that my cigarettes created would be biodegradable. And the filters would be colored black with two little green lines going around. And then on the white paper, you would see the words King Cobra. See right where it says Marlboro, right here, it would say King Cobra right there instead. And fucking A, dude. Most people be like, "Oh, cigarettes stink," you know. But the cigarettes I would make if I had the money to start my own cigarette company, they wouldn't stink. They'd smell like pipe tobacco. You know what I'm saying? It'd have the kick of a Marlboro, but without all the nasty additives. And it'd have the smoothness of pipe tobacco. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, there's a way to do it. And I have a good feeling that if my cigarettes were actually made, that a lot of people would be like, huh, King Cobra cigarettes, what are these all about? Smoke like royalty, 20 Class A cigarettes. King Cobra cigarettes, smoke like royalty, 20 Class A cigarettes. That's got a ring to it. I had green smoke with lasers coming out of the filters. No, that's not possible. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't color the smoke without doing something to add to it, and that would just make the cigarette more unhealthy than it needs to be. You know. But the filter itself would be jet black with 2 green stripes, or like 2 to 4, like 4 green stripes. Like the filter itself would be jet black with like 4 individual green stripes going around it. And people will be like, is this menthol? And they go to smoke it, like, fuck, this ain't no menthol. They go to fucking light that son of a bitch, and they're like, oh, fuck, that's an amazing cigarette. They take another drag. Oh, fucking hey, that tobacco is really sweet tasting, and the nicotine, oh my God. The kind of cigarette that will make smokers say, where have you been all my life? And you'd have to add chemical, like I said, you'd have to add chemicals to the cigarette to make the smoke colored. It'd be highly toxic. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? It looked cool, don't get me wrong, but you know, if I got my own cigarette company and I'm trying to make a cigarette that's virtually the safest, tastiest, cheapest, strongest cigarette on the market. You know what I'm saying? The kind of cigarette that you can sit back and lounge with. Yeah. Glow-in-the-dark filters would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool if the dark green bands on the black filter glowed in the dark. That would be kind of cool. Or like maybe if the pack had a glow-in-the-dark ring around it. Like if I had a black pack that had a glow-in-the-dark ring around it. So it's like if it's nighttime and you have a hard time finding your smokes, oh wait, there's that glow-in-the-dark band around the pack. Fucking A, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I would. If I could make a non-cancerous cigarette that just knocked you on your ass with nicotine, tasted so good, so fucking smooth, smelled good, you know, biodegradable. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I would. I would put research into a non-cancerous cigarette. It's just because a lot of people bitch because, oh, it causes cancer. That doesn't necessarily always. Okay, that's the thing they don't tell you. The cigarettes can cause cancer. That doesn't mean they necessarily will. I've only seen one commercial on cigarettes that's been truly honest. This fucking cowboy playing a guitar with a fucking hole in his throat. No, you don't always die from tobacco. Yeah. Not a whole lot, Drew. Just get my phone charged up real quick before I go over to Homeboy Scotty's, and I kind of figured, you know, before I go over to Scott's, I can make a little Facebook Live video. And, yeah. Making it, I mean, could you imagine King Cobra cigarettes? It'd be easy on the lungs and easy on the pocketbook and easy on the environment. Exactly, Megan. Megan Miller just brought up an excellent point. I've known people who die from lung cancer who never smoked a cigarette in a single day of their lives. Exactly. My point exactly. I was kind of triggered by something I saw on Facebook. And you know the rant I'm talking about. This fucking health Nazis are going off and saying, oh, you shouldn't put cigarettes in a soldier's MRE anymore. Why the fuck not? If the soldier doesn't smoke, they can give it to somebody else who does, or they can trade it for something else. And worst comes to worst, if they don't smoke, they can use the cigarettes to start a fire. If they're in the jungle somewhere or in the desert and they're trying to keep warm and shit. You know what I'm fucking saying? Yeah, I'd ask any, hold on, hold that phone. Hold that thought for a second. I would ask any of these cocksucking health Nazis who are so heavily against smoking, are you on the front lines? Are you on the front lines defending this country's freedom? Or you're not? You're just sitting on your fucking fat ass bitching because you hate tobacco, you know? Like, here's the thing. If you're a non-smoker, I don't care. We're all entitled to that, you know what I'm saying? To be or not to be, as Shakespeare would put it. But when you deliberately go out of your way to ruin the lives of smokers because your distaste for their filthy habit is so bad that you literally go out of your way to fuck with smokers on purpose, doing everything you can. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, how about you leave smokers alone? You've already gotten tobacco use for smoking banned practically everywhere indoors, minus your own goddamn home. Okay? And you know what? I would imagine that fighting in a war can be stressful. And if they have just enough time to smoke one whole cigarette before they got to keep moving, then, you know what I'm saying? If, sincerely, like for real, it pisses me off. Our founding fathers did not cultivate tobacco in the new colony just to have a bunch of pansy-ass pussy, libtard, motherfucking anti-smoking cocksuckers fucking start a bunch of shit. Like, okay, you don't smoke. That's cool. You don't want to, you don't have to. But why the fuck you gotta force everybody else to think like you? That's not how this country works, man. That's not how this goddamn country works. Exactly, Kevin. Kevin Williams brought up a good point. Some people get cancer from microwaves and even natural causes. Exactly, Kevin Williams. Exactly. I want to thumbs that up. Kevin Williams brought up the point, ISIS kills more troops than a damn cigarette. Exactly. Fucking exactly. And could you imagine being a soldier overseas and you have a family of your own at home, a wife or a husband, and kids at home waiting for you when you get done with your mission, and your platoon sergeant says, hey, that kid over there's got a bomb on their fucking shoulders or whatever. You have to shoot that kid in the goddamn head to protect your country. Now, could you imagine being a parent and having to shoot someone else's kid to protect your own goddamn country? That would fuck with somebody, man. I think they need a cigarette after that. Like, fuck! You know what I'm saying? Facebook. How are they going to look their kids in the eye when they get home knowing they killed someone else's goddamn kid? That would fuck with anybody. And you want to sit there and say that, well, cigarettes make soldiers weak and blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, okay? Just shut the fuck up. Take the health concerns of cigarettes and shove them up your health Nazi asses. Because your fucking asses aren't even on the front lines fighting. I think if our soldiers want to smoke a cigarette, they should have that goddamn right. I don't think anybody should be telling them they can or can't. You know? You want to inform people about how bad it is for you? Fine. Do that. You want to be against it and not do it? Fine. But deliberately going out of your fucking way just to fuck every smoker over that you can because you don't like it that much. That's where I have a problem, you know? Seriously, that would be like me doing this. That would be like me doing this shit. That would be like me grabbing one of my cigarettes and, you know what these anti-smokers do when these anti-smokers go to extreme lengths to fuck with us. The equivalent of that would be me doing this. Fucking light my cigarette. The equivalent of that would be like me walking up to a non-smoker and getting real close in their face and just doing this. Seriously, the equivalent of what these health Nazis are doing when they're going the extra 10 miles to try to get smoking banned everywhere and anywhere, you know, and just going as far as they can to make a big stink out of it. That would be the equivalent of that would be like me going up to a non-smoker, getting real close to their fucking face, taking a fucking fat ass drag of my cigarette and just blowing it in their fucking face. I'm not going to do that because that's fucking rude. Okay, so what gives them the right to attack us for our personal freedoms? That's what I don't understand. Exactly. These people are risking their lives and their fucking sanity to protect this country's freedom. Let them smoke a goddamn cigarette. God. Oh, but people are like, well, the reason why we don't like smokers is not just because it's bad for your health, but we don't want to pay for the healthcare expenses either. Well, if you're going to make that fucking argument, exactly, Megan, exactly. Well, if people don't like smoking because they don't want to pay for someone else's healthcare expenses, well, why not make that argument for everything else? Not just tobacco, but fucking alcohol, fast food, soda pop, cars, cell phones. Like, if you want to ban cigarettes because they're quote-unquote bad for you, let's ban everything else while we're at it. Let's ban fast food. Let's ban alcohol. Let's ban caffeine. Of course, it's not going to work. They can try to ban all these things. They can try to ban cigarettes. And they can try to ban caffeine, alcohol, fast food, all of that shit. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Cars can kill you. Cell phones can kill you. But you don't see a fucking Surgeon General warning on your Ford Focus, do you? This product may cause serious injury or sudden death if not handled properly. ever since people found out tobacco has potential health risks, they're like, you need to put a Surgeon General warning on it. Okay. So why not put that same fucking Surgeon General warning on everything else? On alcohol? They already have it on alcohol. Why not put it on caffeinated beverages? Warning, too much of this product can cause diabetes and heart problems and overweight issues. Why not put it on your fucking car? Right there on the fucking windshield for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? But of course they're not going to do that. Of course they're not going to put warning labels on cars and cell phones and fast food and soft drinks. You know what I'm saying? Of course they're not going to do that. They don't need to because they pretty much already tell people, hey, be smart with these things or some shit's going to go down that's going to make your life a living hell. That's not bad, Julio. Hell yeah. Well, I'm talking about this commercial that I saw on Facebook, and people were, and according to that commercial, they've been doing it since '95. And all I'm getting at is that people want to gripe about smoking when damn near everything can kill you. That's the good tobacco right there. Nice and moist. Super strong on that nicotine. No, seriously, the one thing I want to ask these anti-smokers who are so against smoking, they'll do anything in their power to ruin smokers' lives. I want to ask them, hey buddy, am I blowing my smoke in your fucking face? I'm not. Well, shit. We have designated smoking areas. So why you bitching? You know, you've already gotten tobacco smoke banned everywhere indoors. All you can do at this point is inform people on their decisions and leave it at that. You know, you can't force people to think like you. That just doesn't work like that. Oh, this is that classic black Cavendish that I enjoy smoking so much. The really moist black Cavendish. The kind that makes you cough really hard. The kind of black Cavendish that packs a beautiful nicotine punch. Did you hear that? I think my Asperger's was talking shit again. I do believe I just farted. Shit, if I had the money, I'd be sending our troops cigarettes. I'd be like, yo, thank you for what you do. What you're doing is stressful. You want a cigarette? Here. The classic photo of the Vietnam soldier with a pack of Lucky Strikes sticking out of his fucking helmet. Just right there on the side. Yeah. I fucking hate ISIS. They can suck my autistic cock. Seriously. Like, here's one way to look at it. Did you know that ISIS is against cigarettes and smoking and tobacco in general? Yeah. And when they've taken over areas of the Middle East, they would enforce a tobacco ban all across the areas they take over. And this one area that they lost territory in, they were taking photos, you know, for the news and stuff like that. And this one area that ISIS lost territory, here's this little old lady, She got a lit cigarette in her mouth, and in her area of the woods is free from ISIS control. And she's smoking a cigarette, and she just looks happy. Got this big old grin on her face. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, do these hardcore anti-smokers support ISIS or what? I mean, if you want to say you're against smoking, you think it's unhealthy, and you choose not to do it, and you leave it at that, that's fine. But when you're trying to force other people to be non-smokers by making up bullshit laws, making tobacco more expensive than it needs to be, you're no better than ISIS fucking enforcing the tobacco ban, really, the way I look at it. Yeah, hashtag fuck ISIS. Amen to that. That'd be even better. Although some people act differently, Megan Miller brought up a good point. This country should give our troops free marijuana instead. Yeah, why not both? Fuck it. Like here's a pack of joints and here's a pack of cigarettes. Yeah. And if you're the kind of person, I do believe our troops should have the right to smoke weed, but here's the thing. If they're in a combat situation and they need to be alert, and if marijuana makes them drowsy and slow to react, I don't want them getting killed because of that. So, you know what I'm saying? Facebook, like, you know, depends on how the person acts, I guess. That's awesome, Seth. Seth Wilson, I should say. Seth Wilson said, hashtag Cobra for Prez 2020. Aw. Yeah, but I think you have to be a certain age before you can run for president. And, hey, the first autistic president. Yeah! They're the big old puzzle piece in the White House office. I mean, yeah, if our troops want to fucking smoke weed when they've done their duty and they're back in their homeland and they have PTSD and shit like that, then let them fucking smoke weed, you know? For real. Fuck this goddamn drug law. Fuck marijuana prohibition right up the pussy and the ass and in the mouth and then some. Jizz all over its fucking disgusting, ugly face, because our troops deserve and have and should have the right to smoke pot. They've earned that right. They fought for our fucking country's freedom. And you arrest them and throw them in jail if they try to fucking smoke it for their PTSD. It pisses me off. What the hell? Bye, Siri.
Nice talking with you.
Suck my Asperger's, dumb cunt. Isn't that weird when Siri thinks you're talking to her and then she responds? Like, no, Siri! Well, there you go, I guess. That's one way to look at it, Zach. Sativas are great for like a nice mind high, so that way their bodies don't get sluggish, you know, and then after the battle they can have a little indica. Oh, fuck yeah, why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm down. Hashtag sativa for our troops. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. I can't wait till marijuana is legal. I want to grow my own cross strain. Yes, I do. I want to take Black Magic, Green Crack, Rainbow OG Kush, King Bud, and Fruity OG Kush, and Maui Wowie, Durban Poison, Sour Diesel, White Widow, Pineapple Express, Blueberry Yum Yum, and just a bunch of different really strong, really fruity strains, and mix them into one giant fucking strain. And the reason why I said King Bud OG, because King Bud OG Kush, the buds are like that fucking round and about that fucking long. Holy shit. Like the leaves on them are like that fucking wide. Damn, Danielle, that's some, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I got done crossbreeding everything, I would have nugs that were like this fucking big and about that fucking round. And they'd be rainbowy, covered in THC crystals. The fruitiest, sweetest, smoothest, strongest bud you ever did fucking smoke. The kind of fucking bud that Willie Nelson take one hit, pass to Snoop Dogg, and they're both like, damn, this is some good shit. Yeah. I'd call it King Cobra's Chronic. Super strong sativa with slight indica presence, great for an overall mind high. Relaxes the body just slightly, but it's more in the head and not, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can you say winner of the Cannabis Cup 4 years running? No, but if I got my own fucking hybrid strain growing, I'd be going up to California and fucking going up to clubs and dropping out free samples like, yo, oh, you think you've had bud until you've had, you know what I'm saying? And once it got to the point where all I had to do was collect the seeds from that final strain, I could continuously grow it. Oh, yeah. The thing of it is, they might already have a strain like that out there. So it's not the first time I've talked about growing it when it's legal. Yeah. Senior citizens can especially benefit from medical cannabis. Marijuana is excellent for treating arthritis, diabetes, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, not to mention Crohn's disease. Yeah. Parkinson's disease. Marijuana can treat all those things. People with Parkinson's disease, they shake really bad. And the cannabis would allow them to shake less, you know what I'm saying? I have an uncle who has Parkinson's, and I feel so bad for him. I wish he didn't have it, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he doesn't have his medication with him, he'll sit there and fucking shake while he tries to cut his food, and it's just like, oh, dude. Yes. But the first two strains, I would crossbreed Black Magic and Green Crack. I've had Green Crack before. It's pretty good shit. Really nice sativa. And you forget that if I have a couple of days off from work and me and my buddies have some money in a car, you can drive down to Colorado and smoke for a day and come back and be just fine, you know? Yeah. Oof. Oh yes, marijuana can be used to treat anorexia because it gives you the munchies. I knew this guy, and this guy that I knew, his grandmother had diabetes and cancer and was 400 pounds overweight. Doctor gives her a medical marijuana card, tells her you're going to eat and after you exercise. After you exercise, you're going to eat. Here's your approved diet. And then after you're done exercising, you're going to smoke, and then you're going to fucking eat. Here's your approved diet. We'll see how this goes. And a couple months later, she lost a lot of weight. She got down to a healthy size, And this dude's grandmother, not only did she beat cancer, but she also beat her diabetes and lost a bunch of weight thanks to medical marijuana. And it's like, but if that don't impress you, check this out. Did you know there were some scientists in Australia who discovered that marijuana can be used to prevent HIV from going full-blown AIDS? Medical marijuana is so powerful that it can prevent HIV from going full-blown AIDS. How about that? So you start thinking, oh man, if they legalize that shit, that would put a lot of drug companies out of business. Yeah, it would, but people would be a lot better off. In areas like Colorado where marijuana has been legalized, crime has dropped 20 to 30%. Pill addiction has dropped. Suicide rates have dropped. Traffic accidents have dropped. And the economy just goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up. I'll kick it with Scotty after this live stream, but I want to let my phone charge up a bit before I go over there. I believe it, Corey. Corey Seagal, or Seagal, sorry if I butchered your last name, but he says, all this weed talk making me want to smoke. Yeah. Did they really find a cure for AIDS? That is fucking awesome. Yeah! Well, I hope they find a cure. That'd be fucking awesome. I mean, if you can find a cure for AIDS, you can find a cure for damn near anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just it. Julio commented, there are some clinical trials and one person got rid of his AIDS. There is still not a definitive AIDS cure, unfortunately. Damn it. Well, we're getting much closer then, aren't we? If one person was cured, then we're getting close. We're getting we're like this close, man. This fucking close. No, I don't think he did. I think he did jokes about it, yeah, but I don't think he actually found the cure for it in the 80s, no. If Andrew Dice Clay found a cure for AIDS in the 80s, do you think we'd be finding a cure for it right now? And the answer is no. Oh, Joe Rogan lied. Yeah, figures. Getting people's hopes up for nothing, bastard. Which video are you talking about? Well, everybody knows Magic Johnson was cured. They don't call him Magic Johnson for nothing. Could you imagine having leprosy and AIDS at the same time? Oh, that would suck. That would be some kind of fucking hell. Fuck that, dude. I would not wish that upon my worst enemy, dude. That is, oh, just thinking about how painful that would be. Ah, South Park reference. Yeah.
See what we got.
Oh man, okay.
All right.
I'll go first.
Yep.
Okay. Sure. Is your person black?
What?
Okay. Is your person African American?
Okay. Wow. I don't know where they're from.
Okay.
Trying to play Guess Who in 2018. Yep, that's the goddamn truth of it. Okay, I gotta watch this.
In your best guess, is the person are they African American?
No. Okay. No.
Okay.
Jamaican. They're from Haiti.
Well, there's a black Connor in this game with his. That's how you know this is fantasy. Okay, your turn.
Is your person a person of color? See how easy that was?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Is yours a chick?
A chick. Is my person a chick?
Is it?
Unbelievable.
Is it a female?
I don't know. How do I know? Never met these people. Their bios on here. I don't know their pronouns.
Is the on the opposite side of that card that you have? Is it appear to be a female?
I'll say this, okay? Someone like you would probably assume this person's a female. Does that help?
Okay, that's all you have to say. Your turn.
Is your person happy? Are they glowing? You know, to quote the future president of the United States, Oprah Winfrey, are they living their truth?
I don't know, dude. Sure.
Great, good for them.
Okay. Is your chick hot?
Is my chick hot? Are you kidding? Is my chick hot?
Yes. Is your chick hot?
I think my person is beautiful.
No.
Okay. No. How dare you? This Lisa. Look at Lisa.
All right, fine. All right, go.
Is your person genetically challenged?
What does that mean?
Does their head get a little extra chilly in the wintertime?
Not helping. Need a little bit more direction here.
Does their cranium have a difficult time?
What are you trying to say?
Are they bald?
Wow, dude. In 2018. Okay. My turn. I think is your person likely to vote for Trump?
How can I tell that my fake person's voting record? Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Thank you. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna solve. Is your person a tan demon with a blonde mullet? Is it Jess?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Anyways, I kind of closed out on my last Facebook Live video, and what do I mean by that? Let's go to do this song right here. I've done this song on YouTube how many times? When you're singing a song that's by a band that literally sells out every concert damn near, you know, there's a bit of pressure to do it correctly and good enough to where I actually match the artist singing. talking, of course, about Cradle of Filth Nymphetamine, and as most of you may know, I am a perfectionist, and when you're a perfectionist, it's almost like having OCD. You know, you try so damn hard to do things a certain way, and when they don't work out like that, it can cause anxiety to happen. So being a perfectionist who's also the world's biggest klutz, that's, eh. It's a commercial with Morgan Freeman. What the hell? Mountain Dew Ice Face Off. What is this shit? Fucking Doritos Blaze versus Mountain Dew Ice. Oh my fucking god, I did not mess up on this. Oh my I went a lyric ahead. God damn it. Okay, I gotta rewind it. That was horrible. I apologize. Fucking up on a Cradle of Filth song. I don't even deserve to call myself a fan. That was bullshit. There we go. Now I'm rocking this shit. Might have been overly dramatic there a second ago, but I'm rocking this shit. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Well, I got a random text message. I don't know who the fuck it is. Turn that off for just a second. No caller ID. Decline. Decline. That's adorable, and they keep. The only time they harass me is when I do a live stream on Facebook. That's the only time they do it. They don't. I don't get the no caller ID bullshit, prank, immature calls when I'm not live streaming. The only time they do it is when I do live stream, and it's so pathetic. These people have no fucking lives. I feel so sorry for them. Let's see. Yep. Okay, buddy of mine in the chat's a fan of fuck, what's their name? Fuck, what's their name? Nickelback, there we go. Forgot for a second. Okay, my buddy Michael Bierke's in chat. Shout out to my buddy Michael, and he's a Nickelback fan. So we'll try singing some Nickelback here for a bit. How'd that sound, Facebook? Let's see. Nickelback, Rockstar with lyrics. I wouldn't cut my hair. I wouldn't change my name, but I'm been with. Shit.
Migraine is just a headache. Migraine is an excuse.
It's all in your head. Get over it. Toughen up.
Deal with it. You can.
Damn, ladies, I can sing like Nickelback. Where's my fucking record deal? Okay, that Nickelback song was pretty good, but Photograph is going to be really hard to sing. Oh, good gracious. Am I really going to try to sing Photograph by Nickelback? God damn it. Well, I gotta rest for a second, because let me tell you something, Facebook. Singing's not as easy as it looks. And doing that many artists in one is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got me some H2O. I'm gonna rest my vocals for a minute before I do this one. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing vocal covers. The next song I'm doing is by Nickelback, the song Photograph. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? Let's save it for the fucking song, huh? Me and my dad are going to work together, and I want to try to get wands sold on Etsy. I'm going to have to go here in town and get a business permit for $100. And then, yeah, at some point in the next couple of months, I want to try to make wands and sell them to my fans. A lot of you will be super excited to hear that. I'll let you all know when that's going down. Now, for price range, a basic wand like this one right here will be $50. And then a scepter will be like a scepter, or just a basic crystal wand like this one would be $100. And then a staff would be $150. Easy. And the only reason I'm selling my wands for that expensive is because, one, I'm putting my name on it, and two, I make some money on the side, make some profit, so that way I can split the profits between me and my dad, and then put the supply, and then put some money back into supplies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, a little something to do on the side, I guess. You know what I'm saying, Facebook. But for the first couple of months of doing it, I'll just be selling these kinds of wands right here in different colors, basically, just for the first couple of months. And then when I start getting a shit ton more customers, then I'll look into making a couple of scepters and staves and that kind of thing. Yeah. I need sticks, I need quartz crystals, I need sandpaper, I need spray paint, you know what I'm saying? Maybe some fucking painter's tape. And I'll make them in bulk. I'll just do a variety of random colors. And first come, first serve, man. And as soon as they sell out, I'll make more. I'll make like five of these to sell. And then once they're gone, you know, then I'll make more. You know what I'm saying? Get a fucking P.O. box set up so that way when I go to mail off the wands, I can mail them off directly from my P.O. box. That way my dad's not giving away his address and I'm not giving away my address and that sort of thing, you know. And my buddy Jeremy Rogers, you know him as Rasta Man. He has epilepsy, so he wanted me to make him a walking stick for his epilepsy. He's like, can you make a crystal staff that's like Rasta themed? And I said, yeah, I'll see what I can do. You know, I made him a roster staff, and he likes it, of course, and he gets a lot of positive compliments on it. In fact, one time, you ask him, like my buddy Jeremy was walking to my house when somebody stopped him. The girls, yes, they're good, yes. The prices, are they good? No, yes. And Jeremy just looks at him like, what? And then this guy looks at him again and says, you have the girls, yes? And Jeremy's like, what the hell are you talking about? And the dude looks at him, you're a pimp, no? And Jeremy looks at him like, what? And he goes, and this dude's talking to him, and he says to my buddy Jeremy, he says, but you have the magnificent staff, the magnificent walking stick, and you have the one glove on, and you walk with confidence. You're a pimp, no? And my buddy Jeremy just looks at him and goes, no, bro, I'm not a pimp. And then he looks at him and goes, oh, walks away. When somebody mistakes my buddy Jeremy for being a pimp because my staffs look that good, I'll take that as a compliment. If you're just tuning in, I'm going to be singing Photograph by Nickelback. Good gracious. What do I get my shit into? Oh my god. Third time messing up on the song. Fuck off. Despite messing up on these songs a little bit, I'm still matching the artist. Now he's just showing off. Now he's just showing off, isn't he? No, seriously, if I wanted to fucking show off. Oh, what about this one?
Good news travels fast. At Spectrum, we're increasing our starting internet speed to 100 megabits per second.
Nickelback, Far Away. Okay, that's enough Nickelback for one. So, yeah. I'm gonna switch it up. What song do I want to do now? Lips of an Angel by Hinder.
At Sam Adams.
Why do I do this to myself? I pick a high-pitched fucking song, push my vocals. Well then.
We salute those who believe in going for it. Failing.
Impressive vocal skills, no. Let's see. Fuck. What the fuck was that trick you were doing with your lighter earlier? I seen that shit. You're sitting here thinking to yourself, what was that shit? Well, what the fuck? Where it goes, yeah. Okay, this one's a lot fuller, so let's do it with this one. Oh, that was weak. That was weak, man. Let's try this again. If you get it just right, it makes a big fireball in your hands. It's a great way to waste Bic fluid, lighter fluid, whatever you want to call it. Oh, man. Fucking hate when it does this. It kind of went whoosh there. Yeah, you saw it. Okay. I want to get a really impressive one, though, where it's just like, whoosh, you know what I'm saying? Something that looks good for camera. Wasting lighter fluid. Wasting lighter fluid. Oh, I'm wasting lighter fluid. Aw. That was lame. Wasting lighter fluid. Oh, damn it. Trying to get this damn trick just right. You literally take the Bic lighter, you squeeze it into your fist, and you fill your hand up full of butane by pushing down on that button. And then when you spark the lighter, when you release it, it goes, you know. It's cool. It's a cool little lighter trick. And sometimes you don't get it right on the first go, unfortunately. God damn it. I'll do it with this one. Maybe it's just a matter of not clenching my fist so tight and just opening it up a bit. Oh, man. Fucking hell. Okay, we're gonna do this trick until I get it right, god damn it. This is bullshit. Bad enough I'm fucking up on my vocal covers. Mispronouncing lyrics. Now I'm not even doing my goddamn lighter trick just right. Fuck out of here with that shit. You did kind of see it go earlier when I was singing songs and messing with it, but you didn't see me just do it straight up like. You really got to sit here and hold it. Just like that. That was cool, wasn't it? There we go. That's what I was looking for, a big whoop. Yeah. Yeah. All right. That's enough vocal covers for the evening. As I mentioned before at the beginning of the video, I'm letting my phone charge up before I go over to Scott's, and I figured, well, I'll let my phone charge up. I'll make a quick little live stream. Thank you for watching, and yeah, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later.